Hello guys, what's up? Today we're going to be doing a Let's Talk About video on Michael Hauser. He's one of my favorite goaltenders. He is AHL contracted. He was signed as, I think back in like 2013, he was signed as an undrafted free agent by the Florida Panthers, and he's been bouncing around the AHL and NHL contracts for a little since then, since his entry-level contract expired. He's a great goaltender, solid goaltender. Currently has the Cincinnati Cyclones record for wins. I don't know how many he has now, since that was like last season, not the season that got canceled, but the season before that he set that. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so Michael Hauser, he's a great case. I think that he could easily be an NHL depth goaltender in the AHL if he needed to, but he's like mainly been in ECHL regular. He's been with the Fort Wayne Komets, Cincinnati Cyclones, and let me pull up his EP profile real fast for a second. I really hate not being prepared for you guys, but Michael Hauser, he was born in 1992, I believe, so that would be him. I'm just thinking out loud right now. Sorry. Okay, yeah, I believe this is him. Okay, so he was born in Youngstown, Ohio. He's 27. He catches left. He's a goaltender. His height is 6'2", and he is 192 pounds. 129 pounds. That does not sound right. I wonder why. Okay, so let's get into the nitty gritty. Okay, he was with the Cyclones for the whole season on his first year, and sorry, the audio cut out there for a quick second. Okay, so in the first year of his entry-level contract with the Florida Panthers, he was with the Cincinnati Cyclones for the whole 2012-13 season. He played 29 games, putting up a 2.55 goals against average and a .917 save percentage. His playoff stats were 17 games played, 2.24 goals against average, and a .915 save percentage. Not bad on the save percentage side. Could maybe have used a little bit of work on the goals against average side. However, still a solid rookie season in the professional hockey environment. His second year, he split the season between the Florida Panthers AHL and East AHL affiliates at the time, which were the Cincinnati Cyclones and the San Antonio Rampage. With the Rampage in the AHL, he played 28 games, put a 3.05 goals against average, and a .903 save percentage. Decent save percentage, but could use a little bit of going down on the goals against average side. Pretty much the same thing for the Cincinnati Cyclones sophomore year side. He played 12 games for them, putting up a 2.24 goals against average and a .924 save percentage. Good on save percentage, but goals against average does need a little bit of work. But he is overall a very solid goaltender. Great guy, by the way. Great guy. I love him. Just love him. He's an amazing guy to just know and be around. He has kind of a temper, as I said in the UPL video, but overall he's a great goaltender. And his mother, I met her. She's the sweetest person in the world. Couldn't ask for a better person to have a better mother than her. Just a little shout out to her. And he played the full season in 2014-15 with the Rampage, and he put up a .900 save percentage and a 2.83 goals against average in 30-some games with the Rampage that year. Okay, good. That was the end of his entry-level deal. However, the Panthers, I believe, did re-sign him to a one-year contract, contract, and then he went to Ontario. Oh no, he went to the LA Kings, I believe, that year. He signed a one-year contract with the Ontario Reign and the Manchester Monarchs with the with the Ontario Reign. So this is like the beginning of the AHL career shit. With Manchester, he put up a 16-game performance, putting up a 2.68 goals against average and a .912 save percentage. Decent. And with the Ontario Reign, he played six games with a 2.43 save percentage. I mean, not save percentage, goals against average, and a .903 goals save percentage. That's really good. I'm intentionally skipping the playoffs, except for the first Cincinnati Cyclones year. Wait, that was the only playoffs I missed other than the San Antonio Rampage. I'm just going to skip the playoffs. It's a lot easier on me. But he does very well in the playoffs, by the way. except for the Ontario Reign in the AHL. He played one playoff game with a .100 Golden State average. Yikes! That's amazing. I'm saying yikes because from the other team's point of view, you just got shut out by a backup, dude. Backup. He put a... That's not a good, thing to have happen to you. He went to the NHL's Cleveland, Columbus Blue Jackets, in the 2016-17 season. He was actually NHL owned, but he played majority of the season with the Cincinnati Cyclones. Again, they assigned him even though there's no formal affiliation agreement. He played one game with the Monsters that year though, and he put up a 3.00 goal against average and a .750 save percentage. Could use a little bit of work that year. That was definitely one of the worst years he's ever played in the NHL. I mean, not NHL, AHL. Then with the Cincinnati Cyclones, he played 41 games, putting up a total of a goals against average of 2.58 and a save percentage of 9.19. Decent numbers. Then we get into the Tucson Roadrunners. That's where he signed another AHL contract with them. He played one game for the Roadrunners, not allowing any goals. That's good. He probably came in as a relief role, though, if I'm being completely honest. And then with the Fort Wayne Komets, he played 45 games, putting up a 9.09 save percentage and a 2.73 goals against average. Decent. I'll have to say that's good. Then he signed with the Rochester Americans for 18-19. It doesn't show that he played any games with the Americans, but I know he signed with them. And then he played a 41 game performance with the Cyclones and put a 2.13 goals against average up and a save percentage of 9.22. He actually won goaltender of the year that year for the ECHL, and then this year he played no games for the Americans. Season's canceled for ECHL and DHL, so that probably will not change. He was on an NHL contract, so I don't believe he's eligible for NHL service right now. I think you have to sign up before a certain date and everything's suspended right now. But with the Cyclones, he put up a 26 games performance with a .902 save percentage and a 2.27 goals against average. So these numbers, they don't jump out on you, but if you see some of the saves he makes, they're really good. He can do the splits. I've seen this dude play multiple years. He's one of my favorite goaltenders. He's a great guy, just amazing guy. I love him to death. A lot of people, he's a fan favorite in a lot of cities he played for, except Fort Wayne, which I'm not going to get into that. If you guys are ECHL fans, you probably know why they didn't like him there. It has something to do with them liking the homegrown, they're homeboys, and not the affiliated boys, and he was affiliated. I'm not going to go into any other detail about that because it's kind of a shitty thing to do, honestly, not bashing Fort Wayne, but you should accept any kind of present that comes to you, like with him. He is definitely a present that should be cherished. But his stats, they're not overly good, overly bad. They're kind of mediocre for a goaltender. Okay, I can see that, but some of the saves he makes definitely bails out the team. He comes in clutch. He has that clutch performance. As you can see, I'm really big on him. He's just a great goaltender all around. Very solid, and he's nice to talk to too. I've had a conversation with him. He's decent, just conversationally. He's really good. That being said, that's all I have for today. Feel free to debate in the comments anything I say today. Please keep it civil though. If it is not kept civil, I will step in and be like, hey, stop it. If it doesn't stop, then I'll delete the comment entirely. So please keep it civil. Thank you in advance. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.